Hi guys, welcome back to Carrie's Collections. This is November 2020. So we were back to the very first box that I ordered. I'm super duper excited about it. We're going to open this boy up. This is actually the biggest box that they have sent. It is massive. It is almost as tall as a Sensei over there. So we are going to go ahead and break into this box. Ah! Oh gosh, guys. I don't know what's up with this thing. It is. This may have to go to the other side because it is taking up like all of my filming space. So we're going to open this up real quick. Not my most graceful box opening. You guys can give me all the props for that later. So, this is called Natsukashi. And let's see who all is involved. I'm not gonna lie, he kind of looks like Great Teacher Onizuka. A ninja of some sort. I'm gonna go ahead and say Naruto. Pikachu. And that looks like Cardcaptor Sakura. Those little tweewees up here look like her. Doesn't help that she has a wand and a big magical girl skirt. So those are my guesses. If Great Teacher Onizuka's in here, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna be like, I don't know how and why these are supposed to go together. So, let's get into it and see what we've got. Y'all can already see the figure right there. I'm going to go ahead and pull the snack out. This looks like green tea Rice Krispie treats. Apparently, it is matcha. Matcha is the flavor. Matcha okoshi, which is an ancient Japanese rice cake, which is popularized during the Edo period, which is 1603 to 1867. And they are made with puffed rice mixed with sugar and sometimes flavored to add a little savory flavor to it. And it is from a specific Tokyo district, which is Asakusa. This is directly from the pamphlet because I know nothing about this one. I sounded all informative there, didn't I, y'all? And thankfully these are all individually wrapped, so time to break into it. Come on. Again, y'all, cut away from yourself. Do not cut toward yourself when you are opening a package. Gonna fight for my right to taste test. So I was right though that this looked like matcha Rice Krispies. That's basically what it is. I'm honestly a little scared because sometimes the matcha flavoring is overpowering and you can literally see the sugar in these. That's a lot of sugar. Very sugar. Much sugar. Mo sugar. So for these okashi, they hit you heavy on the flavoring. If you don't really taste like, if it doesn't have flavoring, I'm not sure what it would taste like besides sugar. It's a little bit harder and denser than the Rice Krispie treats we have here in the US. But overall, it's pretty good. Oh, getting another set of chopsticks. Yes. And I do need some chopsticks. I always need chopsticks. Because I'm terrible with chopsticks. Alright now. Don't do this to me. Don't be that way. We filmed all this stuff and now you're gonna be like that? So these look like they are just plain black lacquer chopsticks. You had two options. The other option was a Pikachu theme. I just got the Pokeball. That's what it looks like on the inside. And that little rubber catcher right there in the center would be like for if you were using them. You could open it and use this to hold it so your chapsticks are not touching the ground and being gross. So give me 1 second and I will put them in there properly. So it is just gently holding them so the part you put in your mouth is not touching the ground, because that's gross. You want to get the panorama? That's how you get the panorama. So that's a nice little chopstick set. And as long as that's the standard size, you can pretty much put whatever kind of set of chopsticks you want in there. And then we look like we have a block print or something like that. But this reminds me of the wood blocks. Apparently this is ukiyo-e, which is a little postcard. Red maple at mama. But this reminds me of the wood block printing that I've seen in my art classes. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and read this one for y'all so y'all know where we're at. Again, this is coming from the brochure. Nature always is a great source of inspiration for Japanese artists. Autumn, and especially koyo, refers to the phenomenon of colors changing in autumn. And that this is not an exception to the rule. They need someone to grammar check this. The two pretty postcards are figuring Japanese prints, ukiyo-e, and will give you all their koyo vibes. The references of each print are available on the back of the cards. So it looks like there may be a second print in here, so give me just a second to try to open this. If there was only one print, I was going to leave it in the plastic to make sure it stayed protected. Give me just a second. Okay, yeah, so there's a second one. This one is actually called Momiji Bai from the series The Five Festivals. And the artist is the name right below there, and that is probably the date the artist was alive. There you go. And then we have one that is specifically fall themed. Which out of the two, this is my favorite. And again, I will once again show you. The title of this one is Red Maple at Mama. And the artist would be Utagawa Hiroshige. And that is probably the date that he was alive. So, good for him. I'm surprised he lasted that long. But I suppose artists tended to... I wonder if they're related, because they're both Utagawas. They're about 10 years apart, though, so they may be from the same family, but in different generations. Or they could be completely different, be from completely different areas. You never know. I don't know what the population of Japan was back then. It's got to be way less than it is now. So we're gonna go right there. Okay, I'm gonna just pull out several of these boxes. So hold on for me. Oh, that's gonna take me 10 years to unfurl and keep unfurled. So I may have to move this box in a minute. We will see. So we have a little white box. I can tell you right now, I'm pretty sure this is Momiji. This is Maniko Miko, and it's called Momiji because maple is Momiji. Japanese maples. Haha, I'm right. And the changing of the leaves. I love that. So they sent us a little black cat in one of the newer boxes with little sakura blossoms on it. So y'all are going to get to see both of these, and I'm going to have a black and white lucky kitty or waving cat. I'm super excited about that. So yeah, give me 1 second. We're going to pan up to him. Look at him. Isn't he cute? He's adorable. You can't be mad at that face. Look at it. It's adorable. But I really am liking the little leaves and the giant bell. The only thing that would be better if I had been able to put an actual bell on him, which may happen. And these guys generally are porcelain, or this one is porcelain. You can tell when you pick it up. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but he's hollow on the inside. So he unfortunately is probably going to be really easy to break. Which makes me nervous, because I do have cats, and cats like to go, I don't like this particular piece of thing. Die. Yeah, I'm looking at you guys. I'm looking at you, you little jerks. Both my cats are actually over there taking a nap right now. Okay, and guys, I was right. Inuyasha is one of our people. So this is a clear poster. I'm going to probably have to put it on an actual, in a frame to get it straight. And this is the part of Team 7 that stayed in Konoha. I really do love Naruto. He's very sweet. Not such a big fan of him as he's gotten older. Not a big fan of her either. She gets on my nerves. And then our man of woe. Poor boy. So many terrible things happened to Kakashi. Like, he's the poster boy for bad things happened to my family. Oh. It's a very bad time to be had by all. And then this is the bigger white box. So give me just a minute to try to get into this. It is Great Teacher Onizuka! I'm not entirely sure how these all go together or why they all go together. So we got our girls. Some of the other students. It's just a little travel mug. It's very cute. Simple black inside. It's not very deep. I probably is somewhere between a 12 and 16 ounce cup. This is an older series. I'm honestly thinking that they're doing some kind of push for this, because this is from like 1996, and a lot of you guys are not even old enough to have seen this, or you've never heard of it. So I don't know what's going on with GTO, but it's coming back with an abundance. And it's not just because I've seen a lot of it in Nihon Box, it's because I've seen a lot of it in just out and about. Like, there's been a lot, like a resurgence for this particular series, which I'm okay with. And then we have our big girl. Yes! I have no shame, y'all. None. I'm making a mess. Okay, you're gonna have to go somewhere else, Mr. Box. We got... Now it's starting. I'm so clumsy. I don't know why I'm so clumsy today. Stop being clumsy. What's going on with your fumble fingers today? Look at her. Isn't she sweet? This is beautiful. I love it. I love everything about her. This is the bottom. Okay, we're gonna break into this. I'm so excited. Ah! Oh wow, this is really bad. There we go. I'm so excited, y'all. Sakura is like one of my favorite. Oh no! This better be in plastic. Oh no, it's not, y'all. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I'm just gonna say it right here. I'm disappointed. I hate it when they send it wrapped like this. Oh. I absolutely despise when it's wrapped like this. Despicable. Look at her. She's lovely. Isn't she lovely? She's adorable. I love everything about her. Ugh, I'm gonna have to get the, there we go. And I'm not even gonna try with this. I'm gonna just slice it out, cut it out. Okay, so the bits I'm trying to cut out right now are actually the wand. And this, I'm pretty sure, is the wand for clear card. Right? It's for clear card. This is also an extremely old series. Like, the first version of this came out in, like, 96, I think. There she is. There's my girl. She's so cute. I love her. Okay, they're wanting you to just pop it in there. Oh, I hate doing that because I'm always scared the fingers are going to pop off. And then I'm going to cry. Okay, so the wand is like super delicate. Super delicate. And then we've got some really cute boots, which is fitting with her aesthetic. We've got some ripples in the boots to show where it bends. For detailing, we've got, it looks like she's got a bit of a wind going on that's pushing her skirt up. It's almost a Queen of Hearts aesthetic going on. And she's got a little crown with a heart on it and a little brooch that's holding her clear jacket together. I love it. I love everything about it. It makes me so happy I can't help myself. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this. For size reference, let us measure. I do so like measuring things now that I have got my... Okay, so we're going to do 2 different measurements. First, we're going to measure hand to hand, which is about 4.5 inches. But if we include... And I'm going to stretch this as far as it'll go. I would not suggest doing this because that's going to unbalance your figure and it's going to make this easier to break. But if you stretch it as far as it could possibly go, it goes to about 8.5 inches versus the 4.5. So this could potentially add on an extra 4 inches. I personally would have her choke up on this so that the wand is protected by most of her body and skirt. That is just my personal... That is what I would do. I don't know about the rest of you. Alright, so I am measuring from... I'm gonna back this up. But I'm measuring from where she's connected on the base. And... Okay, quit getting caught on her crown. So she's about 7 inches tall. If you take out the stand of her foot, she's about 6.5. So she's a decently sized figure. I'm really happy to see more figures of Sakura coming out. I know that she's had a bit of a revival since Clear Card has come out. So I am just really pleased with what has been brought to the table. So, as a recap, because I like doing recaps and showing y'all everything together, we have a lovely figure. We have a travel thermos. We have a clear poster of Naruto. If I can get it back here. You wanna fall? You wanna fall down in that little crevice? There we go. We have a little Lucky Cat. We've got 2 different posters, which I'm going to leave in their plastic wrap because I don't want anything to happen to it. We've got a set of chopsticks and a chopstick case. And some Rice Krispie treats. But they are specifically a Japanese style version. I am super delighted by this item. And this is one that I'm going to use because I use travel mugs all the time. Admittedly, my roommate may steal this from me because this is her style, which, that's okay. Naruto back there is going to have to be flattened out because he's been rolled up for over a year. And that's probably going to do some permanent damage. Which is, again, my fault. That's not Nihon's fault. That's my fault. I'm really pleased. I actually am a real big fan of these posters. So, poster cards. I can't speak. But that's okay. And I love our little waving cat. So, all of these items are going to, again, go up on my shelf. And thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. I will see you next time. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Bye-bye.